Gotta be LL with this shit, bro.
Oh, we for sure finna LL. We for sure finna.
Cause I ain't even got mine over here from the car. I don't feel like that.
You don't feel like hopping out and getting us right? We just gonna be. Alright. Well, we're live.
Oh, we is.
Yeah. Accountability partners. What's poppin'?
Oh, man, you know, me personally, if I was to have to, you know, report, air quotes, report, I had to say on the level that I'm at, and mind you, you know, let's back up, you feel me? It is I, J2O the Don, and that is
Treasure Visions.
Treasure Vision. I was gonna say it. You ain't gotta. We see your shirt.
My
You know what I mean? We ain't gotta do all that.
My bad.
But yeah,
Sure we good.
I have to say this. I gotta say this because it's needed for everybody that, you know what I'm saying, that then been through some real shit in their life. Like on whatever level it is that you've been living, you got some shit that you've been going through, you feel me? Or have been going through, you feel me? And you still facing it today. You confronting it, you feel me? You being accountable. You being present in your own life. And so with that being said, like, pretty much since I was 11 years old, I've been on paperwork. You feel me? And next week will be the first time that I'm just done. Like, I don't got no tail. Ain't nobody gonna be calling me at work telling me, oh, you gotta take off to come see me before 4:30. And we know you don't have the accessibility of a vehicle at the moment, but we still need you here. There's no more of that. You feel me? For the first time in my life. And so, like, I just made a concerted effort, you feel me, sitting on that bunk that last time, sitting on that bunk by myself. And I ain't gonna say by myself. I was by myself, you know, in physical form, but, you know, I had people surrounding me, you feel me, that wasn't even in reach like that. But, you know, sitting there doing that, boom, when I get home, I made my plan, and I just been stepping day by day. If I couldn't take it day by day, hour by hour. If I couldn't take it by hour, minute by minute. You feel me? My partner told me to do that, and it been working. You feel me? For the most part, it been working. But I say all that to say, just me taking the wheel, you feel me, of my own life, and just been standing in that conviction without looking like, man, I wonder who gonna say something about it if I do it like this, which is my way. It's no more of that. You feel me? It's no more of that. And so just, I wanted to start this off by saying that, like, man, whatever you going through, man, just keep on trucking. Just know that if this is your idea, it's no problem with having mentors and people, you feel me, to give you suggestions and opinions and all of that. But at the end of the day, if it's your idea and you standing in that conviction and you ready to stand there and say, I did that with the failure or with that W, I'm telling you right now, just stand in that salute, you feel me? And man, it's accountability partners, man.
We gotta start off with the congratulations, man. And I want to start off saying we got to get used to saluting our brothers, man. Whether it's in school, whether it's in sports, whether it's knocking this paperwork off. You know what I mean? We got to get used to doing that without it being a backdoor compliment. And I want to say to you, you know, we talked before the camera got cut on. And what I love that you said for me about this, for me, was this time I wasn't trying to stay out of jail. You know what I mean? And just the way you said it, and I already know, like, the energy for me. And because I just got to that point where it's like, I ain't really trying to stay out no more. Like, now I'm just like, what can I accomplish? You know what I mean? And I ain't telling myself like that, but I'm just like, I'm gonna try something, see if I can get good at it. You know what I mean? Instead of like, you know what I mean? So congratulations, bro, on the paperwork part, which is small compared to the mind state. That perspective change is way, way more powerful than getting all paperwork. You know what I mean? Because it's like, that's only one of your accomplishments now compared to everything that you finna do. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm more excited for you on. Like, I already knew that was coming. Feel me? Now it's just like, okay, now bro finna get in his bag. Feel me? And what I mean by getting in your bag is like actually seeing ourselves, and I'm gonna speak in the eye on this one, seeing myself being able to accomplish things that I thought the color of my skin disqualified me from. You know what I mean? Or where I came from disqualified me from. Feel me? Man, I want to speak on this. I ain't gonna say his name. One of my little partners posted something on Instagram last night, and it was in his notes. And I want you little dudes to pay attention to this for me, because it hurry up and made me reach out. And it was something like, he wasn't good enough. And it was about sports, you know what I mean? But I told him, for me, to not question whether he was good enough, or rather he put in the effort. Did he really go as hard as he could? You know what I mean? Because if he didn't go as hard as he could, he didn't deserve to ask that question if he was good enough.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So that was on my heart, and I wanted to speak on that to him instantly. And like, I felt like this moment was the same thing, feel me? But yeah, this accountability partners, man. This my guy right here, man. And when I'm going through it, when I need to sharpen up, get a different perspective, because I always think I'm right, I'm gonna call bro. He gonna be like, yeah, but you know what I mean? And it's like, you gotta have niggas around you that love you enough to tell you the truth, for me. And I appreciate you for that. And I think that's why me doing this with you, and then you doing this with whoever you do that with, and then it going on and going forth, and now it's just hella people. That's, you know what I mean? We building a village. You know what I mean? So it's like, nigga trying to create a culture with this shit. Cause it's like, bro, if my verse wasn't good enough, tell me write it over.
I mean, at the end of the day,
tell me write it over.
Do we not get that knee-jerk reaction from life?
Man.
Do life, am I tripping, or do life tell you instantly? It give you an answer, you feel me? It give you an answer, and that did not work. Life, period, it's gonna put you in a situation where, you feel me, you gotta confront whatever it is head on, period. Like, it's gonna give you that right instantly. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, the things you salute me for, you've been going through already. You already been taking these steps, you feel me? These doors that's opening for me, they was already cracked, you feel me, from you and from prior people. So at the end of the day, yeah, we can sit up here and be saluting each other all day, you know what I mean? But accountability to that, let me speak on that, because I'm kinda in a situation like that, but not really. But my nephew knows that he has the potential to be, you feel me, like one of them dudes. He got colleges, coming to games standing in rain. Literally, you feel me? And it's like, he got these colleges that he looking at and all of that. But he just, like, his body language. You remember that post on, yeah, body language. Your body language not saying that you think how you play. But when he go out there and you will see him play, and you will be like, damn. Like, but it's not that he has humility. It's not that. You feel me? It's just that he look at that outside influence. He see how other people get, the clout, basically. You feel me? So he don't
sure I
feel
heard
like
you correctly. You said he does have humility, or he doesn't?
He doesn't.
Okay. It's not that he doesn't.
No, I'm saying that how he carries himself, you feel me? Like, when it comes to his body language, it's not that, he like, I'm sure about myself, but I don't need to celebrate. It's more, I celebrate, but I know I don't got that following, like dude over there or dude over there. Like, this is real.
Yeah, the comparison thing.
You feel me?
And
so
all do it.
That's where I think it comes to, where Lil Dad, you feel me, your little partner probably was like, cause it do have, nowadays it has something to do. Social media, which I talked about on our very first one, we don't think that
it has as much power as it does.
We don't think it has.
They respect that social media.
And so if somebody was to, let's just say,
social media,
we chill with each other every day. We go to school, we go play basketball, football, we go to the movies, we do everything. You know how young niggas do. We do everything together. But my page going crazier than your page, even though you are dope though in your own right.
Yeah, that's something that bothers them.
That will fuck with their head. Because they like, damn, why the... And so once they get sidetracked to the why this, they just took their eye off the prize, not knowing that now I just gotta work harder. That's the only answer. Once you went that way, you supposed to lock in and be like, all right, hold on, I shouldn't have went like that, you feel me? I know I'm better than that. I'm probably not shining right now, I ain't put in the work. So when he says that, I think, this is just my opinion, statement. I just think that, you feel me, he was on some, it possibly could have something, it probably possibly could be rooted in, you know, the clout and the social media, but I could be totally 100% wrong. But me just knowing and seeing the landscape of social media and the hold that it has on a whole household, I just think that it does, you know, but that's just me, you feel me? But I just say, bruh, at the end of the day, if you feel like you insufficient, you're inferior to anybody, just work harder, bruh. Put your head down and work harder, period. Like, we don't gotta, you know what I mean? Ain't no pity parties, feel me? Ain't no woe is me. Like, we got some of the illest people in entertainment, in football, sports, period, you feel me? They got some of the grimiest backgrounds. But you don't hear about that because once they put their mind to what they was gonna do, whether it be in whatever lane it was, they excelled at it, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, everybody don't make it, you feel me? But I'm just saying, for the ones that do, they have some that had some very, very difficult upbringings, you feel me? But they made do.
All the people that did become successful require or have the same thing, one thing in common, and it's definitely a mentality, feel me? For sure. I definitely feel you on that. I think I don't know, it's something I think about, like, man, am I checking in with myself enough? You know what I mean? Because I know I haven't been reaching out to you or like really anybody else as far as like about what I'm going through, feel me? Because you know, there's so many different ways that you could busy yourself, or not even busy yourself, but bury what you as a man is going through, feel me? It could be with work, it could be with sleeping with hella females, it could be with chasing money, like it could be whatever, you know what I mean? Gambling, you know what I mean? It could be all kind of stuff. It could be sports, it could be working out, you know what I mean? You just work out 6 hours a day.
Just put something in there. It's an imaginary line right here. Just fill it in.
It could be so much for me, but you'll look up and you'll be like, damn, I done been, you know, let's just say you're grieving and you don't want to think about it. So it's like you're taking extra shifts, like, you know what I mean? Or it's all kind of stuff, you know what I mean? But I feel like that after so long, it's you're waiting to explode. You're waiting to explode, and it don't have to be like a outburst, you know what I mean? It could just be you like just quitting. You know what I mean? Not having no motivation, not wanting to like do more. You know what I mean? Not wanting to try. Somebody real close to me was actually calling me the other day and telling me like, man, I had sent him like a random ass reel or something for me. I'll be sending like everybody, like I got like 5 people I send like camera shit to, 3 people I send, you know what I mean? So he in the loop or whatever, right? So he got the video, and I guess I ain't sent him nothing in a minute, or I don't know what was going on, but he like, bro, I ain't really been on that shit. Thank you for sending that shit to me, because I just been like sitting on my ass, like, you know what I mean? It just had me laughing, like, you know, everybody be in different places in life. Like next month you might be on fire, and I might be like, bro, I'm kind of tired, just had football, we lost, I'm in my feelings, and you know what I mean? Like, and you might be like, but let's go. You know what I mean? So it's just like trying to be conscious of that and not understanding, but respecting and mindful enough to meet your partners where they at. You know what I mean? In a moment. Feel me? I think that's something I definitely got to get better at. But I definitely want to start checking in with myself. I mean, I feel like a way I could do that is by doing this or, calling. You know what I mean?
You sit up there and you say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the reverse side, I literally was just, for real. I literally was just telling my mentor, bro, like, I'm going to always say his name. His name, Jack what? You feel me? He started the Omega Boys Club, you feel me, in Potrero Hill. But I literally was just telling him the day before yesterday that it's like every day I mentally do a reset and I don't even know I'm doing it.
Elaborate. Yeah, elaborate.
Because I'm going through some tumultuous times at work for real. Like this topic, I don't tell nobody. You feel me? I tell my BM, but I tell two of my partners because they are in construction, and then I tell my mentor. Feel me? So the message is like prison, bro. They don't fuck with me because I'm black. They not gonna show me how to do this. You know what I mean? Oh, you know how to weld? No, I don't know how to weld. All right, let me show you. They not gonna do that. You know what I mean? So, long story short, it's stuff that been going on. I don't say nothing, but every day that I go into work, when I wake up, I don't have to get out of the bed and be like, oh man, this shit happened at work yesterday. You feel me? Like, man, let me go drink some coffee, man, and get ready, man, and then get mentally prepared. I don't got to do that. I literally just get up, stretch, drink my hot, my room temperature water.
Get right.
You know what I mean?
I'm either coffee or tea for sure. Yeah.
I found out some stuff, you know what I'm saying? The warm water is gonna loosen all that up. Feel me? Because we've been asleep, so it's just sitting there. You feel me? After the acids and all, it's just sitting there. You feel me? So it's basically gonna warm that up to where, because if you was gonna do it with cold water, it's gonna shock your system. And mind you, in there it's hot. You pouring cold into something hot is gonna shock our system, and that's what make us get constipated and all of that. So long story short, but yeah, I'm just telling him like, man, this has been happening, woo, and I just go to work, bruh, and then eventually it happens. It just happens daily, you feel me? But I don't go into there like, I don't wake up in the morning and be like, oh man, that happened yesterday, I gotta go in today, I'm thinking about it. I don't. Like, that's what I mean by like, I don't have to reset every day. Like, I don't know. I really don't even know. I can't, now that I'm talking about it, like, I can't put it into words because I don't even think about it. Like, I literally don't. If I'm going through something, you feel me, like I'm either gonna talk about it with whoever I'm, having an issue with or whatever, you feel me, if it's that deep.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I know that this last trip, brother, I swear, I promise you, it did something to me. Cause it's like, bro, I just don't be harping on shit like that no more, bro. Like, cause
I kind of want to cut you off on the if it's that deep thing, because I feel like it don't really have to be deep for you to have one-on-one conversations, because I feel like that's how the communication is for sure clear. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we used to like making sure, coming from doing time, like, you got to go holler at that man and figure it out, right? But most of the time, that's when it was an issue. But what you learn is, for me, even now, like, whether it's with an adult or with a kid, like, bro, when there's other people in the room compared to just a one-on-one, the conversation is a lot different.
Very.
Feel me? But not even that. Like, let's just say I'm trying to get a message to you. I'd rather talk to you than to be like, hey, I had what's the name text you or whoop and then get there half-assed. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of wanted to jump in right there. Like, I feel like we have to start emphasizing, like, making sure we're the ones communicating how we feel. You know what I mean? I feel like, especially with these young dudes, you got a lot of people speaking for the next, or a lot of people allowing the next person to speak for them. Feel me? Going back to social media, I kind of heard something, about a kid, like, talking about, yeah, this dude got hella followers and we would do hella weak, but it's just like, man, he probably got a good editor. You know what I mean? It's like you said, we got to stop putting so much value into it. Not necessarily us, but we got to like try to teach them to stop putting so much emphasis into it. Because it's like, man, if you're looking at your stats and your stats better than his, you know, don't worry about how many followers you got. You know what I mean? But like you said, it's something that's of importance to them. And I kind of want to bring back something we talked about last time. And I was saying, like, you know,
I got something to say about that too, though. But go ahead.
I was saying, like, you know, we gotta, even for us as adults, we gotta identify with something. Like, something has to be like where our confidence is at. You're either a good drawer, you're good at a sport, you know what I mean? You play a instrument, whatever it is. You run fast, I don't know, but like everybody has to have their thing that they have confidence in. Because I feel like when they don't, that's how they start getting sucked into the bullshit in the streets. You know what I mean? Because it's like you just being guided anywhere because you want to fit in. You ain't fit in nowhere yet. You ain't a track star, you ain't a basketball star, you clumsy, you don't know the dress because your mama don't got money or whatever the hell going on. You know what I mean? It's like, so you ain't got your spot to fit in yet. And when you come from where we come from, it's like it's so easy to get put into the bullshit. But go ahead.
Yeah, nah, I was gonna say, it's crazy because I mean it's evident. The internet, social media is where the voiceless can have a voice. You feel me? Behind an anonymous name or whatever name you chose, you feel me, that you actually go by, whatever the case may be. But even though some people can go on there and be like, all right, I could talk, but in person, I'm not even comfortable speaking because my vernacular is not that good. Like, I really can't even get my feelings across to you if I wanted to, because all I know is anger, all I know is mad. I don't know what fear. You feel me? Hey, I'm this. I don't know fear. I don't know vulnerability. I don't know what that means. I can't show it. I haven't been taught that. I couldn't show you if you was to give me the definition. You know what I mean? Like, just being real. Like, it's just some things that I'm knowing now, and what I'm gonna teach mine is, number one, bro, we gotta educate ourselves.
For sure.
Feel me? So when it comes to whether I'm sitting in a room with you or whether I'm sitting in a room with Bill Gates, I feel just as comfortable. I'm gonna have them butterflies as Bill Gates, of course. But when it comes to being prepared to what I'm about to say, yeah, I'm gonna be prepared, and I'm gonna be ready. But that's because I educated myself, and now when I talk, I'm, you know. So it's some of those things just play a big part in when they quick to run the social media.
I want to go back to the vulnerability thing. I feel like we are. I'm speaking to I again. I feel like I was
getting deep, bro.
I was not allowed to be vulnerable.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? If you scrape your knee, nigga, get up. You know what I mean? Wipe that shit off. All that shit. You know what I mean? And it's like,
you a punk.
Even if it didn't happen to you, you seen your uncles do it to their kids and so on and so forth, and it happened to all the kids throughout the neighborhood. So you just knew, like, to fall in line with that. There wasn't no, why are you feeling like that? You know, we never really had them conversations. It was most of the time like, shut up. And let's advance it, 20 years. You know, we're the kids are in front of the devices. Like, bro, imagine us 2 or 3 nigga skipping videos on YouTube. You know what I mean? It's like it's crazy how much they know how to do, but that's how we're like entertaining them and shutting them up nowadays, for me. But again, it's like if my kid is in front of the monitor, especially at a younger age, like 4, 5, 6, if they're in front of the monitor, you know what I mean, for so many hours, and I'm not really like communicating with them, and it's not on purpose. I probably got to pay my bills and whatever the hell going on, but it's like I'm not really seeing what's going on, even if it's good stuff. I don't know what's going on with my kid, because it's
engaged.
I'm not engaged.
Present.
I'm not really present, bro. I know that a lot of us have had fathers in the house that were present but not present.
Don't we all know that?
You know what I mean? And we were just happy to have a dad if we had one, feel me? But a lot
It
of
ain't
us had,
funny, but I mean,
no, it's definitely not. But yeah, and so it's, and I'm basically just saying all that to go back onto the vulnerability thing.
Right.
That's why we don't know vulnerability, because it's like that shit got kicked out of us early. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, you crying? You lost the championship game? You ain't allowed to be sad about the championship game if you worked hella hard? Pops, you had me running hella routes after practice. I'm crying. Nigga, hell yeah, it's a championship.
bear climbing
I remember
up
crying
hills.
at my championship game we lost. Pops like, nigga, I know you ain't crying. Like, what? That was sick. I had to suck them tears up quick though. For me, but it was just like, damn. Alright, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I feel like I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying I understand it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying I understand it. And I don't feel like that we are doing any better today. I don't think that we're, letting our kids feel safe and have conversations. That's why these kids are going out to youth programs and having other mentors, because it's like somebody that don't really know their business, and they can speak on home without anybody knowing what home really looks like. You know what I mean? And I can bird feed it to you. Compared to, like, if you my brother, you my sister, I can't really tell you the half-ass because you in the house with me. And you might not even want to ask me. You might not want to know. You know what I mean? You probably can't handle it.
That be my whole attitude though, bro. That's the reason why I be like that with you. That's the reason why I be like that with him. I be like that with her. I be like that with kids. Of course, with a little less vulgarity if I'm on that, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I definitely got to work on that.
Like, I'm me. Like, across the board, anybody that knows me, they gonna say, that's him. That's him. Like, he might calm down just a little bit because whatever reason, but he will turn up, yeah, but even kill. That's him. That's how he talk. That's him. That's all I be wanting. So it's like when I'm going through and I'm hollering at somebody about anything, whatever, feel me? Like, and I'm only gonna give you my opinion if you ask for it. You feel me? Like, I'm not just offering and all of that. Like, feel me? Because at the end of the day, feel me? You know the saying. People love to give advice.
I talk too much, and I just try to tell somebody that, like, sometimes your friends just want to be heard. You know what I mean? And I was really talking to myself, and I told them that. But I'm like, yeah, sometimes we just gotta let people speak.
I gotta quote you. I gotta quote you because you just said that. One of my favorite songs, y'all probably don't know about it because he don't promote music. You feel me? But he got a song called Sense. One of my all-time favorite from this dude, no cap. I heard it before it had the beat on it. So just so y'all know, I had it before y'all, you feel me?
Oh, man.
Salute to this guy, you feel me? But he say, my friends say things for me to maintain. Your friends say things just to entertain. I tell you what it is to kill the suspense.
If time is money, I'm barely giving these hoes sense.
So with that being said,
oh, man.
if y'all can follow me, my friends say things for me to maintain. You feel me? This is the relationship that's being accountable for me. I don't know how y'all gonna define it, but for me, that's being held accountable. You feel me? This is somebody I can holler at. You feel me? So y'all, I would suggest that y'all find somebody that y'all could do the same with. You feel me? On some genuine shit though.
For sure. And you got to be able to take it, man. You got to be able to take it. Obviously, you ain't talking to nobody that you don't really mess with. So it's like you got to trust that when they telling you something, they telling you that because they love you. You know what I mean?
It's a difference.
And if you don't feel like that with that person, that ain't the person that you should be trying to have as your accountability partner. You know what I mean? It don't got to be a random person. It could be your mama, your daddy, your brother, sister. You know what I mean? But just make sure that you do it right. You know what I mean? And understand that it's love.
How many do you got?
I got a couple. I probably got about 2 or 3.
Sound about right. I got about
2 or 3.
Got about. I mean, it by default I count my BM, but like these other ones is they I hold these people in high esteem type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jack, sis, you, feel me? So that's why I say, like, I ain't